Senior year of high school was not one of the best periods of my life, and a side effect of that was that I would fall asleep during class more often than I'd like to admit. I remember on the first day of econ, I fell asleep during the break, and when the break ended, I did not wake up, so I slept through the rest of the class. It was the first day, my teacher had no idea who I was, and I felt really bad, so I went up to him afterwards and I apologized. And I could tell that he was upset when I was apologizing, but I think the fact that I came up to him and I apologized, he tried to give me the light way out. Like, he still looked a little upset, but he goes, you know what? Let's try to have a great year. Well, later on in that same year, I was in my stats class and I fell asleep during the second half of class. A very similar situation. And once again, I went up to this teacher who I had known a little bit better this time, and he was actually friends with my econ teacher who I fell asleep with. And I apologized to him. I said, hey, you know what? I'm really sorry. I fell asleep during your class. I didn't mean to do that. He said to me, he goes, you know, Dakota, you're not one of the students that I worry about. You falling asleep in my class is not a problem. And he corrected himself. He paused and he goes, actually, you falling asleep in class, I am worried about you, but not in the same way that I'm worried about the other students, like not academically. Here's something that has always stuck with me. This teacher looks at me and he goes, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I do see that you need more sleep. So it's okay if you ever fall asleep in my class. Like, I don't worry about your grade. Even though I don't know what's going on in your life, if you ever need anything, you can just let me know. Now, I am paraphrasing a little bit because I don't remember exactly what he said, but it's always stuck with me, that sentiment that he gave to me. I think a lot of times people feel bad saying, you can always come to me, because you're kind of forcing them to be like, oh, I'm going to come to you with my problems. But this gave me a lot of reassurance. And even though he didn't know what was going on in my life at the time, and I certainly wasn't planning to go to him, it did give me a sense of comfort to know, like, if anything ever does go awry, I have somebody that I can talk to. I mean, I don't really know how else to say it. I think there's just always a lot of comfort in the fact that there's somebody there, there's presence.